Okay, so I've decided, very random side quest, I wanted to knock out something from my list. Let's go into the aquarium. My goal is to find as many Animal Crossing fishes in the aquarium. There was 3 traffic circles in my commute here. Why do they do that? Why do they do that to me? They know that it's almost May. It's almost AAPI month. And they're over here putting traffic circles to my commute to the aquarium. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing my eye stuff and then I'll see you there. Okay, bye-bye. Even though I complained about the commute, it was honestly really lovely. When I first entered the aquarium, immediately I knew I was not the target audience. Everyone there was either a child or like a parent to a child or on a date. So I guess it's not typical for hot single women in their 20s to go to the aquarium. But for real, like hearing the laughter and the joy of the kids experiencing the aquarium, I feel like that really added to experience. I do not blame them for having strong emotions because the aquarium was just so beautiful. Hello! It was split up into sections. The first section I went to had turtles and sharks and so many different types of tropical fish. And like, oh my gosh, I was just floored, like dropped down to my knees, arms towards the heavens, floored with what I can only describe as childlike whimsy. I felt like I was being introduced to a whole new world. This turtle, I think her name was Bob. She was born in the 90s and weighs like 400 pounds. They named her Bob when she was young, and I learned that you can't tell the sex of a turtle until they grow older. But anyways, okay, she was bought over as a baby, and they learned later in life that she's in fact a woman. But I'd like to think that the researchers named her Bob because she loved Nicki Minaj. So this section was also pirate themed, so you bet your ass I was doing a little pirate jig, and yeah, I did look cool as hell. This other section had penguins. After, I got hungry, so I sat in line for 30 minutes, and I ordered these, just awful, overpriced fries, drenched in Old Bay seasoning, but they were just truly awful. They were so expensive, so I tried to finish the whole thing, but it was just not good. The next section I went to was the shark zone. There's a super cool tunnel where you could watch the sharks swim over you, and there was this rope bridge where you could pass over and walk on top of the shark tank. I'm crossing the shark bridge! Look! It's a shark! Look at it! By far my favorite section though was meeting the hippos. Their names were Jenny and Button, and I found them so ethereal. When I first visited them, they were sleeping so peacefully with each other. I'm not sure which one is which, but this one at the front had this cheeky little grin, and it was so heartwarming. The two of them were just sat, enjoying each other's company. I visited them a little while later after they were fed, and their friggin' feces clouded the water, which is kind of nasty. The murky water kind of reminded me of that scene in Arrival when Amy Adams finally meets the aliens, spoiler. And I don't know, the hippos just felt so otherworldly. I truly loved my experience at the aquarium. I learned so much. I mostly spent my time mouth agape looking at all the creatures, and I kept thinking, this is definitely a screensaver. But no, those are real jellyfish in front of me. Look how beautiful. I wonder what it's like to be a sea creature in the aquarium. I wonder if the fish ever miss the ocean, and I wonder if they ever feel like a member of a community. I wonder if they can feel. I don't know. I wonder what it's like just to sit and exist and float and revel in that experience. Okay, so that was the aquarium trip. It was so lovely. As a recap, right now I got a hot coffee. Honestly, I had such a nice time. There's 4 zones of exhibitions, and I probably went through each one thrice. I'm looking at this river, and there just probably is so much underneath that I can't see. I feel like the world is so much bigger now that I witnessed these animals. I know that sounds so cheesy, but I truly feel that way. I feel like the world is so much bigger now. And I feel so inspired, and all of those animals they just looked so ethereal and happy, and I don't know, I just really loved that. It was so cool. I can't explain it. It's just whimsy. I'm so happy I went to do this. I forget that I could just do random ass things on random ass Saturdays. Oh, but here I am, and I'm enjoying a hot coffee. Oh, another thing. Yeah, it turns out that maybe 20-something-year-olds are not the target audience for aquariums because there was a lot of children, and a lot of them were a little bit emotional. But it's okay, I understand, because, gosh, I mean, just be confronted with the awe of nature. I mean, how can you not get overstimulated? Oh, if there's one thing that I learned from the exhibition, is that female stingrays are larger than male stingrays. Hi, lovely. Hi, lovely. And also, the world is so much bigger than I ever could imagine. Yes, that was my aquarium adventure. Cheers. What a lovely time. Thank you for joining me.